guys, it's Ann with cnsave.com, and I am going to make a quick video here, a dedicated video separate from the blog, talking about how to ship items when they're over a pound, if they're going parcel, priority, or even regional rate. I get a lot of questions about this. People are confused, so I thought I'd make a separate tutorial video. Note that this is not covering media mail. Media mail is for books, so if I was shipping out a book and it was over a pound, it would just be media mail. But this is a set of flatware, and as you can see, I have it in a regional rate A box, and it's over 5 pounds. So I'm going to go through the process of listing something like this and then going to ship it, because the fact is that you're not going to know exactly how something over a pound ships until you actually go to ship it, because it depends on the person's zip code, how far they are from you, and the weight of the package. So I'm going to go through the process of listing and shipping something over a pound. So if that is something you're interested in, stay tuned. So the first step I take when I am listing something that's over a pound is I put the item, in this case flatware, in a box. It's likely not going to be the box it ends up shipping in. It doesn't have to be, but I need to put it in a box because the box adds weight. If I had just listed the flatware, if I just put that on the scale, it would have been under 5 pounds. It would have been 4 to 5 pound range. Putting it in the box bumps it over 5 pounds. That's important. You need to know your weight range. However, you just need to know the weight range. You don't need to say, okay, this is a 5.2 pound item. I've got to put that exactly in the listing. No, you just need the weight range. 1 to 2 pounds, 2 to 3 pounds, 3 to 4. In this case, 5 to 6 pounds. The item in a box weighs 5 to 6 pounds. That's all I need to know. So I've got that weight, and now when I'm creating my listing, that is the weight I'm going to put in. So for this example, I just did a cell similar on this flatware. So this is the listing that I originally had. So I would have gone through, and like I said, I use a cell similar on just whatever, and then I change my specifics. It's easier. So I have my title, my category. These are my two store categories. We've got the condition. There are my photos, the item specifics, the item description, and then we get down here to the selling details, and you want to go all the way down to shipping details. And this is what I do for items over a pound. Calculated cost varies by buyer location. So this means that if I'm charging shipping, the buyer is going to pay the shipping based on their location and the weight. Now in this case, I did do free shipping, but I originally started it where the buyer pays. The two options I give are parcel and priority. Parcel shows up to the buyer as economy shipping, whereas priority shows up as expedited, i.e. more expensive. So I always put parcel first, because that way the buyer in their mind sees that that's the economy option and that's the cheapest. And most of them do end up selecting that. And then I give priority as a second option. Now, why in this case did I not list regional rate or flat rate as an option? It doesn't matter. 99.9% of the time, the buyer is going to choose parcel. Now, in this case, I did put free for the first option, so it really didn't matter. But again, parcel first, priority second, and then on my end is where I will figure out the cost. Now, you come down here, international shipping, I just do global. I don't do any others. Here's where you want to figure your weight. Package weight and dimensions. Package dimensions, you don't need to put it in. Skip it, don't worry about it, forget it. Here's where the magic comes in. So, like I said, this is over 5 pounds. So that means it's in the 5 to 6 pound range. I select 5 to 6 pounds. That is all I need to do when I'm creating the listing. So I've gone up here, again, I've got parcel is the first, priority is the second. I've put the weight range in 5 to 6. That's it, it's ready to go. So that item was listed and now it has sold. You can see right here, I did end up putting free shipping. It was $89.99. So now I'm going to go to ship this item, and I'll show you how I select the box. So I come over here, print shipping label, and if my internet is not Pokey Pete this morning, we will get to the shipping section. Here we go. Okay, So you can see here, we've got the package details. This is where you're going to figure out the best cost to ship. You can see here, this person is in California. That's the most expensive place for me to ship, is along the West Coast, other than Hawaii and Alaska, obviously, but they don't buy much. But you can see here, the postage for Parcel is coming up for $20.39 for Parcel at 6 pounds. Again, 5 to 6 pounds, it'll just automatically adjust to the higher weight. So what I do now is I go into change weight and dimensions, and it brings up the compare shipping rates table. And here is where I can see where my best deal is. You can see that with my shipping discount, priority mail is a little less, but over here you have the flat rates and you have the regional rate. So looking at all my options, Parcel $20.39, priority $19.83, flat rate medium $12.05. Again, I don't want to put this in a padded flat rate because it's got some odd pieces in it, shape. I don't want them ruined, so I'm not using that as an option. What's my best option going to be? Regional Box A Priority Mail, $9.99. You can see the buyer showed $20.39, but I'm going to do $9.99. And this is the regional rate A box. This box comes in 2 sizes. There's this one, and then there's a flat rectangle one. I keep a selection. I keep the A this size and the A the rectangle. I don't keep the B anymore, and they discontinued C. You can see what B would be, $17.93. So I get questions, well, how do you know when you're going to ship regional? I don't until I come to this point. The buyer has paid and I'm actually shipping, and I bring up the compare shipping rates table and I can see all of my options. And for me, regional rate A, $9.99 is going to be the best option. Now you can say, what if the buyer had paid shipping? Wouldn't matter. I would still do regional rate A box. In this case, because that's a $10 difference than what the buyer would have paid, I would have done a partial refund for them on the shipping. Had it only been $1 or less, I wouldn't, but obviously that is a big enough range that I would give them a refund. But in this case, I offered it free, so it doesn't matter to them. I'm just getting my best rate. So 5 to 6 pounds from me to California to this buyer's zip code. This is what eBay is offering me, and I'm going to go with the regional rate A for $9.99. So that is how I figure out shipping. It's super easy to do. Remember, over a pound, you just need the weight range. 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. Offer your buyers parcel and priority. If you're doing free shipping, it doesn't matter. But even then, that's still what I do. And then let them choose which one they want. And then you can go into your compare shipping rates table and select the best option. So this buyer, when they bought this flatware, they chose the parcel option. So they think they're going to take, 1 to 2 weeks to get this. I'm shipping it priority regional rate. That means they're going to get it in 2 to 3 business days. So I'm going to have a very happy customer because they're going to get their items super fast. So I hope that helps you guys with the items that are over a pound. Again, if this was a book, if this was media mail, it would be the same thing. You just need the range and you would select media mail for your option. And then anything a pound or less is first class. And as you can see, that's not even an option for this because it's over a pound. So hope that helps you guys. If it did, give this video a thumbs up and be sure you're subscribed to my channel for lots of eBay content. So until the next one, thanks for watching. Bye. And for even more information about shipping on eBay, be sure to check out my book, eBay Shipping Made Easy. The link is below. Note that this is a Kindle book, but if you don't have a Kindle, no problem, as Amazon offers free Kindle reading apps for computers, smartphones, and tablets.